Cough, cough. Hello, all viewers. Is that how viewers described, right? Anyway, I'm Colefella. You perhaps saw me in previous video of Eelslo the Alien, or whoever he is. This video not only showcases new characters from the In Search of New Face, but also reveals the entire idea of the project itself. It got cancelled cause of errors and risks. Watch previous video to understand why. You see, the goal of In Search of New Face wasn't about being released and be longest video of lights, camera, action. Its goal was to reveal who shall hold Archy's legacy. Now, and here I am, inside the furnace. Yeah, I like living in furnace. My own stereotypes. Shut up. This furnace's been used by Archy. So, sit tight, grab coffee or tea, and listen carefully, 'cause if we can't show, we will tell. First of all, Archy was a narrator. Yeah, Eelslo wanted to add his voice, but anyway. Story starts with backstory of how Archy left, handle badge to Mayday and stuffs from Archy's last video. Eventually, everyone asked tons of people of if they want to be mascot or not. Eventually, everyone disagreed, leading to Eelslo, Evie, Mayday, and Captain Connor end up in front of big table to decide what next. Mayday was frustrated because she kept promise to Archy, but she fails and fails, but despite that she never stops. It lead her to yell at her friends. Connor suggested to travel to my hometown, Elemental Islets of Pelicania, named after Connor's grand-grandpa. At first, Eelslo thought that wasn't a good idea to bring Elemental on stage, 'cause they too, well, overrated. But eventually he got convinced on finding one, though the chances of finding mascot on islands wasn't high either. The fact that Mayday didn't looked at. After saying goodbye to Ryan, Torvald, and others who didn't came, our crew headed toward the islets and reach it without luces. Connor suggested Eelslo, Mayday, and Evie to go without him because he honored his ancestor discovery and wanted to explore more. So our trio decided to separate in tactic. If someone won't find anyone, somebody else will. Yeah, sounds dumb, I know.
My name is Branchclop, and I'm Colefella's best friend. You see, crew did separated into different elemental biomes, not touching acid, cold, and electric islets. Mayday to sand, Ivy to water, and Eelslo to plant, which is also shared hometown for fire's ones. Fire important for flora too, but anyway. Eelslo's met Colefella, and they had a little chill chat until it reached the mascot business. Of course, he was so excited, he even invited me, though he said he will be mascot, not me. We had Argumnet when suddenly I heard Triturus creeping from bushes. So I put my defense flowers and hide my old and new friend. This flower of mine is very sensitive one. It feels movements and vibration from ground, so it shoot its painful spiky nuts toward the danger. Oh wait, you guys here for story, not for my grows anyway. There were no Triturus. I was just practicing my defense system. Eelslo suggested us to be mascots both, which was surprising because we both was pretty cool, and we both didn't mind become one. You might compare me with Miko the Microraptor, but believe me, I do not share anything with that bird or dinosaur. Meanwhile, Evie was in search of mascots as well, though she didn't know Eelslo find two already. She spot one marine creature swimming nearby and decided to distract herself by joining in with it, because it was one very curious thing. Heck, Evie even saved creature from predator. It didn't even notice. But the biggest twist, it wasn't just any creature, it was just Marley the water element, who can transform. Marley said it was first time for her to swim with mermaids like Evie, which is inspiring for her. But anyway, another chat, Marley was convinced by Evie to be mascot. Then these two suggested to chill out before head out toward bridge. Colefella forgot to mention that Connor told other three to meet him on the jungle bridge. Meanwhile, Mayday the Moth was searched for mascot in entire desert, only end up tired of hot sun burning her down. Why she even agreed to search in desert, but she then woke up in Sandstorm's hut. Sandstorm is a sand element that is complete hermit, cause nobody wants to hang out with him. As far as I understand him, Mayday managed to convince Sandstorm as well by telling he can feel better among the crew. I'm sorry. This is the part where all three meet each other with their finds.
I'm Marley, and as you noticed, I got little changes on my design. I'm not complaining though, I always wanted to have crab hands. Though when I was 5, I wanted tentacles. But whatever. Eelslow, Evie, and Mayday eventually got to the ship with us. You ask me, how did I met Sandstorm, Branchclop, and Coalfella? To be honest, when I first saw them, I hated them. The point is, all 7 elements never lived coexisting. They just tolerated each other and stayed away. Even Plant and Fire wasn't always been good company. We're lucky nobody started a war though. Captain complained about Ilslow's tactic, cause it dumb, and it leaded to our argument. Eventually, Ilslow calmed us down by saying he will decide who shall be mascot, and of course everyone thought only about themselves. Even I did. And what happened next? I can't say it was best day either for me. You see, Captain Connor said the only way to get to the ocean was crossing Cold River. And this is place where worst apex predators lived, like terror swans. Here is one in the picture. You may wonder, how can a goose be dangerous? Well, these are big one, and they have freezing breath. Not to mention, they are omnivores and will eat whatever their eyes set on. They fooled the crew by mimicking their previous victims as crew slowed down to check the source of the cries. Swans appeared and frozen the ship. The rest hope were on our shoulder. Coalfella, Branchclop, me, and Sandstorm were scared cause even fire wasn't strong enough against strong wind of the swan's breath. But due to some hurried talk, we managed to overcome our fears together and fight back the predators by working together as 4 elementals. Thank goodness we managed to get to the sea.
Afternoon, champs, we're finishing it. As you can see, everyone started blame Connor for being under attack of Swan. They suspect that Connor had more reason to use cold rivers to reach the ocean, and there were shocking ones. Connor wanted to find his missing grand-grandpa, cause last time he saw him was before grand-grandpa flied 2nd time toward the island. Poor Connor apologized to the whole crew for putting us in danger. Ilslow, of course, apologized to us for misunderstanding, but we forgive and forget. All 4 of us were happy we left the islets. Life on them wasn't happy anyway. Plus, we were grateful, because thanks to talk about elemental coexist between us, we managed to survive. Eventually, when we got home, the mascot was announced. It's all 4 of us. Surprised? Not just Coalfella got his time to shine, but rest of us as well. Look how happy we are, and not gonna lie, this changed my whole view on other elemental as well. Well, we celebrated, had fun, and also Connor got to the therapy because, well, he thought it would be better to rethink about his missing grand-grandpa. As for us, well, we're just enjoying our new life. I have no clue what else to add, so I guess that's it. Perhaps Ilslow managed to upload some other videos about In Search of New Face or not. Time tells. I'm glad we had this little talk of ours, and we apologize for cancellation. For now, have a good time, and see you in future videos.